You probably heard the hype. AI agents are everywhere. New agents are popping every single day. Directories are getting filled with hundreds of these tools, and each are claiming to be the next unicorn. But here's the truth. Most of the agents are what I call as vaporware. Large majority of these agents are not going to scale because they don't have the bandwidth. And as you in the mid-market, it is important for you to consider, because one wrong move in the selection of the agent, you're wiping off 6 to 12 months of your timeline. That's why I decided to do this painful exercise of reviewing 1,132 agents. Yes, I looked at every single directory. And today I'm going to show you what exactly matters, which categories you should buy, which categories you should partner or build internally, and specifically those that you need to avoid completely or defer. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear playbook and an understanding to cut through the noise and the hype that's happening in the AI agent space, so you're not wasting 6 months chasing tools that are not going to scale and give you that ROI that you're looking for. Why I'm doing this is because I have decades of experience working with mid-market and large companies and smaller startups as well. And what I've noticed that every company we run into this decision of build, buy, and partner. Doesn't matter if it's a SaaS app or any kind of software application. One company, I can give an example, they're trying to onboard a marketing automation services, and they were looking at whether they should go build it internally or buy it off the shelf or partner with someone. After performing the strategic analysis, which is looking at strategic differentiation, internal readiness, and speed to market, we made a decision to go ahead and buy it because it made sense. As a result, we were able to partner with an off-the-shelf marketing automation provider. We built the integration layer and the data layer internally, and we were able to avoid all of the over-engineering cost that will apply in this area. We're seeing the same thing that are happening. When I look at all these AI agents starting to explode, I knew that we needed a similar disciplined approach that we have been applying for a SaaS application for a long time. We are not going to follow the hype, we're not going to follow instinct, but it has to be a detailed analysis. Remember the time when early days of app economy, we were all downloading these apps on the cell phone. We still do. 90% of these apps, we don't even use them. Only a handful of them are useful for us. AI agents are now in the same spot, and thousands are popping up every single week. And the mid-market, they don't have the time or the budget to experiment with these agents endlessly, because that is going to be a nightmare situation. Decision framework is important. With that lens, let's dive and look at some of these categories that I have analyzed and that I highly recommend to buy or partner, and also the ones to avoid. The first in the category is voice agent. I recommend buying it. There are about 60 to 70 AI agents in this space, and some of the leaders are Play AI, Crew AI, that offers voice integration services. Why I am recommending to buy? Because voice is matured and the ROI shows up relatively quickly. You can connect it to your sales calls, support, front desk automation. Think of this as your new call center, but it's going to be running 24/7. And the cost is going to be very low to begin with. The next category that I recommend buying is customer service agents. And this has been one of the oldest category we had from old days, live person type of chatbots. Now we have AI bots. There are about 60 to 70 agents in the space. Forethought, Ultimate AI, also natively integrating with Zendesk and Salesforce. So you are able to get best of the breeds right out of the box. The only thing that you might want to be careful about is the bot that offer only FAQ and not the full LLM capabilities. The third one is agent builder. Now this is the largest category. In this category, some of the names are Crew, LangChain is one of them. This is one of the categories too early to bet on. This category is maturing. It is specifically required for internal experimentation and orchestration. I would not recommend spending a lot of time in the agent builder category. The next one is the video agent. There are about 50 agents in this category. Synthesia is one of them. Director, Colossin is one of them. There are many use cases like marketing, training, internal communication, HR videos. All of them, you can produce the videos and cut the time from weeks to days with AI video services. There are a few hidden gems that I identified, like healthcare app, AI app called Abridge. Another one, legal, is Harvey. This is very focused on deep vertical expertise with compliance baked in from day one. You see the ROI. So I would recommend partnering it or building it internally. The other category is the category which is the integration AI category, which is like Make.com, Zapier. Most of these agents are going to be sitting in the middleware to allow you to connect to the other agents. So I highly recommend partnering with Make or Zapier. Workflow and compliance. This category is underdeveloped. There are about 30 AI agents in the space. Regulatory and compliance needs are varying by organization, varying by geolocation. So off the shelf is not going to provide you what you need. It's going to be very generic. So generally speaking, you will want to build or partner with it. The categories that you need to avoid are generic agent GTPs. There are many GTPs out there because they have overlapping capabilities. Mid-markets are not going to need an AI agent that does everything. You need multiple agents. Other category that I would recommend completely avoiding is creative design like Run Diffusion, Creative Studio. Unless you're a freelancer, you're not going to see ROI from these types of categories. When you look at the price, many agents look cheap at the surface. But then when the invoice starts coming in, because it's usage-based, there is going to be integration costs. There's going to be governance overhead. Suddenly that $50 a month bill starts to become thousands of dollars. One of the examples that I can be in, I was working with a mid-market company. Initially, they thought they were saving money by investing in one of these SaaS apps, but the usage cost ballooned like 3x because it was usage-based. Always look at total cost of ownership. I'm going to be introducing a new AI to ROI calculator. I'll share a video that you will be able to have access and plug in your metrics and data and pop out whether or not you're going to get the payback from it. If you take a step back, my recommendation is buy when the category is mature and the ROI shows up quickly. Partner or build when the need and the tech is promising and you want to align with your internal core competitiveness. And then finally, avoid or defer the tools that are noisy, they're experimental, and they're not delivering the adoption. Do not treat AI like your shopping spree. Treat it like a portfolio. Buy for speed and wherever it gives you the edge over the competitors. Avoid the rest of it. Agents are here to stay. We are going to see more and more agents come up. Out of the 1,132 agents that I've analyzed, that only a fraction of them are going to be worth your time. That's how you're going to win in this agent economy. For more details or no hype free information of this agent analysis, you can click the link below and look at the entire newsletter post that goes into the details of my whole exercise of analyzing this agent. Until next time, thank you.